Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading. I decided that since it's February, the month of love, I will do love readings for all of my signs and then the daily readings. So we're going to use the Romance Angel cards and do some love readings. This is also timeless, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. This also may or may not resonate with you. So if it does, take what does. If it does not, then leave what does not. So I have my rose quartz on top of the Romance Angel cards to give it some love energy. All right, so we're going to get some Romance Angel cards, then we're going to get some tarot, some clarifiers, and close out with a romance card. All right, we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So reaching out and showing that person that you care, that you are attracted to them. Sometimes, you know, we kind of don't do that because we're maybe worried about what that person's response is going to be. But, you know, people like to feel that. They like to have that, know that that person is showing them that they care. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then we have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. You know, I feel, when I was talking about this, I feel that maybe you have that insecurity about being in a relationship because you don't want to be hurt, because things in the past, they didn't work out, and that you're afraid to be vulnerable. I know that I am a Capricorn sun and rising, and I definitely get nervous about any type of relationship, whether it's a friendship or a personal relationship, that I get nervous because I get scared and I'm like, I don't want to be hurt, I don't want to be let down. But if you don't express how you feel, then you're not going to let that other person in. So know that you feel that way, and so the relationship is only going to go to a certain point and then it's going to stop. So for overall, we have trust. And then current energy, we have express your love. And then for future energy, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. All right, so let's get some tarot. We have Five of Cups. That's exactly what I was just talking about, is about not holding on to those insecurities that you have from other relationships, and being able to let those walls down. We have the Devil card, okay? The Capricorn card. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo. We have the Sun card. We have the Four of Cups. And for overall energy is that Two of Wands. So for Two of Wands, it's like looking towards the future and those relationships that are coming in, or those relationships that we have. Are we making that effort? Are we making the right choices for ourselves? Are we trusting the situation? Are we trusting this person that we are in this relationship with, that they will keep us safe? And are we showing that person that we care about them, not only with our words, but with our actions? Making that decision, you know, are you in this, are you able to trust within this relationship? And if you aren't, what are those things you can work on to change that? Is it within yourself? Is it communicating with that person? Is it that person? And then moving forward from there. This also can represent that a new relationship is a very positive one, a very good one. So for those of you that are single and you have a new relationship coming in, that this is a very positive relationship, because I feel like you're heading into it with a good frame of mind. For current energies, we have express your love, Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So this can obviously represent Capricorn because we have the Capricorn card, but I also feel that it is making sure that we don't hang on to that negativity, kind of realizing those things that we do that maybe self-sabotage our own relationships. So, you know, are we doing things to kind of stir the pot, kind of mess things up, so we could say, yeah, I knew this relationship wasn't gonna work, I knew this wasn't going to happen, but is it something that we were doing? Is it some bad habits that we have, some negative energies, some distrust, some keeping to ourselves, some putting up walls? Are we doing that? Being able to let that go and to have that freedom and to focus on the positive and focus on the relationship. And I feel like that's very rewarding if you are able to acknowledge and recognize those things, those negative things that you may be doing within a relationship. That you, those bad habits that you have when you're in a relationship. Is it thinking about a past relationship? Is it bringing in past energy, saying this will never work, this will never happen? Are we being negative? Are we kind of sometimes are we kind of not giving the relationship a chance from the very beginning? Are we saying it's going to fail from the very beginning? And if that's the energy that we're in, like, yeah, we're going to make that happen because we're in that energy. We're saying it's not going to happen. So it's the energy we're putting out. So it's not going to happen. It's not going to work out. And being mindful of the energy that we're putting into the relationship. For future energies, we have a past life relationship. You have known each other before. I feel like there's a very strong connection between you and this person. And as you let those walls down and you let that person get to know you, you're feeling stronger. You're feeling better. Maybe you have this past life. You're feeling this connection with this person. You're not really sure, but this person is making you feel safe for you to put those walls down, to really show that person who you are, for you to be able to express your love, to reach out, to show that person that you care because that person's helping you to feel safe. We have the Hermit, so that could be Virgo, and that is looking within, being able to work through those obstacles together. So I feel like for this future energies, it's like you're able to see, and like I was saying up here, are there things that you do to sabotage a relationship? And so in the future, you're able to see, yeah, I'm throwing a snake in front of my own path, and I need to make sure that I don't let that snake stop me from moving forward. And I have to figure out how to get past this. I have to figure out how do I not let this bother me and to keep moving forward. And I feel that brings you lightness, that brings you happy. You're like, yes, I realized that those are some bad habits that I had, and I was able to get past that situation. I was able to talk with this partner, this person, and work through this. And I felt that this person, you know, makes me feel safe, and I'm able to let my walls down, and I'm able to just talk about this snake, and to get past that. And taking those opportunities for this beautiful relationship to come in, and not just walking away and leaving it. Because maybe before it was like when relationships gets tough, you shut down and you walk away. But to hang in there, okay, to hang in there within this relationship, if you feel that you know this relationship, you feel comfortable in that. I feel like this is a relationship that makes you feel comfortable. This is a different relationship because I feel like maybe you've known each other in the past and you have that connection with that person that makes it stronger. Not holding yourself back, okay? Not putting those walls and those barriers up, okay? Tearing those down. We have the sun that is trying to burst through her hands there. Let that sun through, okay? Just like here, like that ray of sun is shining on that path, moving forward. Kind of he has his hand on that wand and saying, yeah, I'm going to take control of this. I'm going to see that when I get into this energy of this Five of Cups and I'm focusing on the negative and I have this toxic energy around me, that I'm going to take control of the situation and work my way through it and figure out how do I get past this, okay? Feeling happy, feeling good, and moving forward, okay? Having that Ten of Pentacles, those rewards and that happiness and that connection and that excitement within the relationship, and know that you deserve a relationship like this. You deserve a person like this, okay? The King of Swords, not getting too much into your head, but also realizing that if you are throwing a snake in your own path, or if there's an obstacle in the path of this relationship, that you don't give up, that you figure that out, that you say, okay, usually I give up and I walk away, but this time I'm not going to do that. That's not going to happen. I realize that within a relationship, there are going to be obstacles. There are going to be swords in the way, but it's smooth sailing. It's sailing through those. It's maneuvering those things. It's moving forward. You know what I mean? Not letting those things stop you, not getting into your head, and then all of a sudden having all this negativity swirling in your head that stops you from moving forward in this relationship. We have the Six of Pentacles. Not feeling alone, okay? Balancing things out. realizing that, okay, maybe I need to lean on my partner's shoulder. You know, maybe I need some support here, that maybe I can't do this all by myself. That I do need that it's okay for me to lean on someone else. We have the Page of Pentacles, and that is that slow, steady progress to better things, to happier things, to feeling better, to being in a relationship that you feel connected to and happy with, and being able to really be yourself and let your guard down. But being open to that possibility, okay, and seeing those things that maybe you do to self-sabotage a relationship, or how your head may go into a negative way, but catching yourself and saying, no, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to figure out how to work past that. All right, and then we have look inside yourself. Sometimes I just surprise myself. Because that's what I have basically been saying about this whole reading, is looking inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way, okay? Examine what is causing you to feel this way. What are those things that you are doing? Being responsible for your own words and your own actions. Sometimes we like to put that on other people, and it's hard for us to look at ourselves and see what we are doing wrong, and to acknowledge that and then work on that. But that's becoming that bigger person, because you want better for yourself, instead of always being in this cycle of walking away or feeling negative or putting yourself down or feeling frustrated, and wanting to change that, wanting better for yourself, looking inside yourself on what you can do, changing your perspective. Are you always in the negative and looking towards the bad, or are you, you know, turning that around to look towards the positive? Yeah, we're all going to have challenges, but are you going to let that challenge overcome you and stop you from moving forward, or to turn in another direction yet again? Or are you going to work through that and say, okay, that challenge was put in front of me for me to work through it and see that I am stronger than I thought, and that I know I can get past this, that it's not going to stop me from what it is that I truly want. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.